Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're with Angie. So today I'm going to make something special, something actually one of my favorite dishes. I'm going to show you how to make tacos at home. So if you love tacos, if you love Mexican food, you should definitely watch this. And because this recipe is actually one of my favorites, so this is not actually like a traditional taco recipe, but anyway, this is something you would love to eat. Yeah, so I thought of sharing this with you guys. This is what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. So yeah, let's see how we do it. Okay guys, now I'm gonna show you what we need for this recipe. So these are the ingredients we need. So I've got here some mozzarella cheese, so you can either get the block or the grated one. And then I've got some mini tortillas for the base of my tacos. And then most importantly, your meat. So I've got here some minced beef. So you can actually get any meat of your choice, so pork, chicken or beef or whatever. So then I've got some shallots here, so I've got actually 2 shallots there finely chopped, and then some garlic and 2 tomatoes chopped and 1 capsicum. So with this one, it's really important that you definitely get shallots because it actually tastes so much better than red onions. So yeah, but if you can't actually get it, then just red onion is fine. And then most importantly, you cannot forget this ingredient, coriander. So we need fresh coriander for this recipe. This is the most important ingredient of all. And then we have this, some beans, chili beans, and then I have, but also you can get the fresh beans and then you can just boil it and use that as well. And then I have this other secret sauce that I use. It's a secret ingredient too. It's a hot chili sauce, so it's not like sweet or anything, but it's just plain hot chili sauce. So yeah, so that one definitely, so if you don't have this, try to find something else, like, but it has to be definitely hot chili sauce, but not like sweet chili sauce or anything. So it has to be hot chili sauce. And then I have the tomato paste, which I use for this recipe, and then some pepper obviously, and then some salt and oil. So I guess that's all. Yeah, that's all we need for this recipe. Okay guys, so I've got everything here now. So now I'm going to make my tacos. So first I'm going to show you how to make the sauce. Alright guys, so for this you're going to need your food processor or your food grinder. So first I'm going to add all my tomatoes in, and then all my garlic, all my capsicum in, and about a handful of coriander. And then I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, even though I'm not showing in this video. So yeah, and then you're gonna grind this, and this is your sauce. It's all done. Alright guys, so first of all you have to cook your meat. So for this you don't need to add any oil for the pan. You just put your meat straight in because it's already got oil and fat in it, so you don't need to add any extra oil. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna let it cook through, and you're gonna make sure you break the meat into little pieces to make sure it cooks through, and then you're gonna leave it in there for until it turns brown, and making sure it's cooked through. And for this I'm going to also add some salt and some pepper to taste. So there's no exact amount, so you can add to your preference for this. Alright, so our meat is nicely cooked. Now it's ready. So what I'm going to do is put it aside to another bowl, and then I'm going to get the pan ready, and to this I'm going to add some canola oil. So you can get any type of oil, either olive oil or vegetable oil. And then I'm going to add my paste for the taco sauce. So I'm going to add this to my pan, and then you don't want to burn this, so make sure your heat is always at low flame, because you don't want to burn the sauce. And then you're gonna cook this for about a minute or a little bit less, making sure that you don't burn the sauce. And to this I'm going to add some coriander leaves. You can just break it with your hands or chopped, just to add some more flavor to it. And you can add as much as you like depending on your preference. And then keep stirring it, making sure the sauce doesn't burn. Okay, now I've added all my beans to the sauce. Make sure you've turned the heat off at this stage, and then just keep stirring a bit more to mix everything together. Okay, so now I'm going to add my secret sauce to the sauce. So you can add as much as you like here, depending on your preference. And then just keep stirring together, making sure everything's mixed nicely. Okay, now guys, I'm going to add all my meat to the sauce and mix everything together. Okay, now I'm going to add some more hot chili sauce because I'm so addicted to the sauce. I know it's not healthy, but because I'm addicted. So you can add more chili sauce to your preference, to your taste. If not, you can skip it. If you think the taste is alright, you can just leave it like this. And then keep stirring everything together. And then I'm adding some more black pepper to this. So again, this is, you can skip this. If you prefer more spicy, then you can add more pepper, or like now I'm adding some chili powder to this as well, or you can add some smoked paprika or something like that to make it more spicy and hot, or you can skip this bit. Alright guys, there you go. So the sauce is nice and done now, so it's ready to go. So here's what we're going to do now. Now we are going to get our tortillas, and then that's what we do. So we're going to coat our tortillas in this sauce nicely. So both sides, you want to make sure you coat in both sides nicely like that. And boom, there you go. Now we just put it in our pan, and this is the secret to making a nice and crispy taco. Rather than just grilling the plain tortilla, we want to make sure we do this if you want to get a really nice crispy taco. So in here it's very important that you make sure your heat is on low, and because you don't want to burn it because it's coated with your sauce, so it's very easy to get burned. So make sure it's on low, and then you just want to grill it. That's all. You don't want to cook it or anything. You just want to leave it in the pan on low just to grill the tortilla. So once that side is done, so I'm going to flip to the other side. So if you can see, it looks a bit burnt already on the pan, so yeah, you want to make sure it doesn't. So leave it on the other side until it's cooked. So we'll probably have to turn it back, flip it back to the other side because it's probably not grilled yet. So just let it grill on this side, and then we'll flip it around to grill the other side again. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this around again to grill that side a bit more. Okay, so if you can see now, so this is how it should look like. As you can see, it's a bit grilled, not burnt or overcooked. So this is what you want it to look like. And you also want to make sure you don't break this when you flip it around, because they're very soft, so have to be very gentle when flipping them around. Okay, so I think it should be ready now, so I'm gonna flip it around again to show you what it looks like. There you go. Now this is exactly what we want it to look like. So see, it's nice and crispy, not burnt, really nice. Now this is our next step. So to this, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to get our cooked meaty sauce, and we are going to add some into this tortilla like this. So you don't want to add it right in the middle, you just want to add it a bit to the corner so it's easy for you to fold it. So we don't want to add too much because otherwise it's going to be hard to fold the tortilla, the taco. So you just want to add like a fair amount. If you prefer more, you can always add more. It's just easy when you don't add too much to fold it. And to this I'm going to add some of my chopped coriander because I love coriander. I'm going to add a lot of coriander, and then I'm going to add some of my chopped shallots on top of that. You can add as much as you like. It's actually really nice flavor when all these different flavors mix together. Okay, so now this is the best part of it. We are going to grate some of our mozzarella cheese on top of this. So this is very important that you do this part at the end, very end, because you want to make sure that the cheese melts. So if you do it in between of these ingredients, you cannot get that melted cheese. So you want to make sure you do it last. So there you go, it's all nicely done. And now you want to be very gentle. Now we're going to fold this tortilla and make it into a taco, just like this. See, this is what I meant. So you have to make sure you put all the ingredients onto the side rather than putting it right in the middle, so it's easy for you to fold. See, there you go, that's our final product, I guess. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. So there you go, it's a really nice looking, juicy, crispy taco. This is what your end result should be like. So now I'm going to get a plate and then just put this taco aside so I can show you how to make another one. So just like that, making sure that you don't break the taco. You have to be very gentle with it. There you go, that's how it looks like. Alright, so the cheese will take some time to melt, so that's why you want to put it on top, so once you fold it, it'll melt. Alright, I'm going to show you one more of these on making another taco. So put your taco like this in your pan and just let it grill through both sides. Once it's ready, you flip it around, and then you're ready to add your ingredients like before, following the same steps. Add your meat, add your coriander and your shallots to it, making sure you're adding these ingredients on the side, not in the middle, and then add your grated mozzarella cheese. Okay, now we just makes it look neat, and then so move it around a bit, make it easier to fold it nice and gently. There you go, making sure it doesn't break and making sure all the filling is inside, not coming out of the taco. Just make it look neat and tidy, and then there you go, we can move it out of the pan now to our plate, just like that, and your second taco is ready to go. Alright guys, there we are. This is our final result. So this is my homemade taco, which I love so much. So see how nice and juicy it is, and see the cheese is melted. So yeah, you really need to make sure that you put the cheese last to make it melted. But yeah, can't wait to try this. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to give it a go and definitely try this recipe at home. You will definitely love it, I'm sure. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish cooking the rest of it, and then go have my dinner as well, because it smells so good in here and I'm so hungry. So okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna end this here, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments and your thoughts, and let me know how you go with the recipe. And yeah, I'll come next time with another video. So yeah, have a good one guys. Bye.